Hey, let's put my Nintendo 3DS underwater and see if it survives, shall we? Wait a minute. Why would I do something so stupid? Now, from time to time, I do get contacted by various different companies out there, whether it be direct message or email, requesting that I collaborate with them to potentially review new products they have coming out and or to set up some sponsored ad content on this channel. Now, a lot of times I do have to politely decline these requests because simply they just don't make a whole lot of sense and they don't really fit the type of content that I put out here on this channel. Case in point, the one that sparked today's video, let me just read you a little snippet of the email contact that I got. It says, "Hi there, I find your channel on YouTube today and attracted by the video you have posted. First of all, that's very forward and suggestive. I don't think my wife's going to appreciate that, but I'll let it slide." It says, "We have a water play mat for testing now. We are very glad to send you test. Are you interested in it? Question mark. Looking forward to your response. Have a nice day." Now, I'm not going to mention the company's name because there's nothing wrong with the company. It's just that this product doesn't line up with what I do on this channel. So case in point, let me show you the product that they are requesting that I review on here that sparked today's video content. So the product in question they sent me is this QPAU Tummy Time Baby Water Mat for infants. This is something they wanted me to review on the channel and give my opinion. Now, it's not hard to see that how this does not really fit my brand, so to speak. It's just a way off the mark. I will applaud them. It looks like a perfectly fine product, minus some really interesting descriptive terms on here. We have it says no leaks, heavy duty PVC, able to withstand weight up to 120 pounds. I don't know any 120 pound infants, but if they're out there, please keep them away from me because those things would be monsters. While this doesn't fit my brand, I wanted to see if I could turn this kind of throwaway email into a positive and think of a way to come up with something for the channel that kind of sort of had something to do with this. So I got to thinking, I'm like, what can I do to tie this in with this weird water bath mat? So I got to thinking about water and video games and how they never go well together. And I thought, well, why not? And despite that obvious why, I still took it upon myself to go down that internet rabbit hole and try to figure out if there were any waterproofing options out there for retro gaming. Wouldn't you know it, the internet actually delivered, and I found the Aquatalk Plus Game random Nintendo 3DS and Nintendo DS waterproofing sleeves, supposedly. So today's experiment, we're going to try to find out if we can play video games on my Nintendo DS underwater without ruining it. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but ever since I've become an uber successful YouTuber, well, it's really changed my life. It's allowed me to afford some of the more luxurious things in life, like this super amazing swimming pool that I was able to purchase thanks to my overwhelmingly large amount of YouTube ad revenue dollars that we're going to actually use for today's science experiment. While we wait for the pool to fill up with water, let me read you some of the official product description information based on this product. So it says, this soft cell phone waterproof case, so again, I'm already starting to question my decision because it says cell phone, was developed for the Nintendo DS, Nintendo DS Lite, and Nintendo 3DS. It says this protects against water, dirt, even outdoors, comma, bathroom, comma, comfortable play. Starting to lose confidence. It says easy operation of the L and R buttons in the side pocket, comma, structure. Not the best sentence structure. Chuck is widely in and out, easy and wide design. I literally have no idea what that sentence is supposed to imply or mean. Definitely some translation issues there. Flexible focusing on operations and full sound of thin multi-film careers. I'm losing more and more confidence by this decision every single sentence I read. I'm gonna be really honest with you. If this thing ruins my Nintendo 3DS, I'm gonna be super upset because this is the one I bought day one when it first came out many years ago. And I got a little bit of sentimental feelings towards it, so I really don't want to see it die, but for the name of science, we'll risk it for the biscuit. It's 88 degrees outside. I thought it was supposed to be fall. Now, in regards to the product itself, well, there's really nothing to it. It's literally just a Ziploc bag, so to speak. So this, keep in mind, is going to be for my Nintendo 3DS. This is not the 3DS XL, this is the original 3DS, but we're just going to slide it in here, hopefully. All right, it is in the bag, and we'll go ahead and turn it on to prove that this thing actually works. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Oh. They had to turn it off. There we go. So it's on. See if I can actually use the stylus. That would be interesting. Home button. Yeah, let's go home. Hey, look at that. Everything's working. So, does the stylus actually work? Yeah, it does. I don't think I actually want to use this, but... So, it works. Now, let's throw it in there. Before we start, I just want to go on the record and say that yes, I am fully aware this is probably not the best use of personal finances, in that I went to the store and bought a giant pink inflatable pool. Yes, that's the only color they have, to essentially put in a Japanese Ziploc bag for the sake of a video game baptismal. So yeah, what can you do? I like to have fun. All right, moment of truth. Okay, so it's alive still. That's a good sign. As far as playability, yeah, it's gonna be a little difficult. Hard to do this one-handed, but I mean, it, in all intents and purposes, technically works. Oh god, bad people. Let's try this somewhere else where I can actually play. Super hard to use that analog stick with this Ziploc around it, but it's functioning. Like, it's just hard to get my thumb. There we go. To push it, but by God, this thing actually works. It'd be better for games that don't use the analog stick and that just use the D-pad, but it's functioning. It's completely submerged and it's functioning. Obviously, you can't really hear it the best, but you know, take what we can get. Oh, he's gonna get me. So yeah, there we have it. The thing actually works. So it turns out this thing actually works. I mean, it did its job. It kept the water out of the Nintendo 3DS and it didn't kill my prized possession, so that was a plus. But overall, it functions rather poorly. I mean, it's just a very thick piece of plastic and it makes it very difficult to use the joystick underneath the case. But like I said, it actually functioned as intended. It kept water out of the machine, so it didn't kill it. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment below. Is this the dumbest thing you've ever seen? Is this something you would actually ever use yourself? Let me know, because I'm very curious to know what your use for this would be. Would you actually use this, say, on a beach trip or in the shower? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know every time I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.